Use strategic thinking to create the life you want. Strategic thinking transforms everything. While most people spend their days putting out fires, strategic thinkers design their path to success. Imagine playing chess. A beginner focuses on the next move, but a grandmaster sees patterns and possibilities 20 moves ahead. Life works the same way. Strategic thinking means stepping back, asking why problems happen instead of just fixing them, and planning where you want to be in 5 years instead of just tackling today's to-do list. Here's the truth. Strategic thinking isn't a gift. It's a skill you can build. Every time you pause, consider long-term impacts and spot patterns, you strengthen your strategic muscle. Successful people aren't just lucky or talented. They think ahead, design their lives, and create opportunities. Starting now, shift from reacting to designing your future. This is the master skill that changes everything. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Personal Strategic Analysis. Now that you grasp the concept of strategic thinking, let's apply that powerful perspective to yourself. A personal strategic analysis is more than a simple self-assessment. It's like having a detailed, high-resolution map of your life. Think of yourself as the CEO of your own journey. Just as every CEO evaluates their organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, you need to do the same for yourself. Here's where it gets fascinating. Most people identify their strengths with statements like, "I'm good at math," or "I'm creative." But creativity isn't limited to artistic expression. It's about discovering solutions where others only see obstacles. Similarly, being good at math is more than numbers. It's about understanding and navigating complex systems. Start by analyzing your past successes. Don't just make a list. Identify the patterns. Did you excel because of your unique perspective, your persistence, or your ability to connect ideas others overlooked? Next, reflect on your challenges, not as failures, but as valuable insights. Each setback reveals critical information about your current strategies. The goal here isn't self-judgment, it's self-awareness. It's about understanding your personal operating system. This isn't just abstract theory, it's a way to see yourself with absolute clarity. Once you truly understand your strategic position, you can make decisions that leverage your strengths, address your weaknesses, and uncover opportunities that others might miss entirely. Chapter 2. Strategic Vision Development. Most people approach life like building a house without a blueprint. They stack bricks, hoping to create their dream home. Strategic vision development is about designing that blueprint first. Here's a powerful truth. Your future doesn't just happen to you. It's something you actively create, and the best way to start building it, begin at the end. Picture yourself 5 years from now, but don't stop at surface-level details like your career, finances, or relationships. Dig deeper. How do you feel when you wake up each morning? What problems have you resolved? What kind of impact are you making? What new skills have you mastered? Now make that vision tangible by working backward. If that's where you want to be in 5 years, what needs to happen within the next year, 6 months, or even the next month? Each backward step creates milestones for your strategic roadmap. But what about uncertainty? This is where many people stumble. They believe they must predict the exact future. The truth is, your vision isn't about precise predictions. It's about defining a clear direction. Think of it as your North Star, not a step-by-step GPS. With a strategic vision in place, you're being a filter for making decisions. Should you accept that job offer, move to that city, or invest time in learning a particular skill? Your vision provides the clarity you need. When you know where you're headed, every choice becomes easier, and you transition from merely reacting to life to actively shaping it. Chapter 3. Strategic Environment Design. Your environment quietly influences your decisions every single day. While most people rely solely on willpower to make changes, strategic thinkers take a different approach. They design their environments to make success almost effortless. Consider this: if there's a plate of cookies on your desk, you'll probably eat them. That's not a lack of willpower, it's an environment problem. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Strategic environment design involves structuring your surroundings to make positive choices easy and negative ones difficult. Want to read more? Place a book on your pillow and keep your phone in another room. Want to exercise? Sleep in your workout clothes and leave your running shoes by the door. But it doesn't stop with physical spaces. Your digital environment, social circle, and daily routines are also environments you can design. Each one either moves you closer to your goals or pulls you further away from them. The beauty of this approach is that once your environments are set up strategically, making good decisions becomes second nature. You're no longer struggling against your surroundings, but using them to propel you toward your goals. This isn't about creating perfect spaces, it's about intentional ones. Every small adjustment to your default settings shapes your daily habits, and your daily habits ultimately determine the course of your life. Chapter 4: Resource Optimization. Most people view resources as something they consume, but strategic thinkers see them differently. They understand that resources are meant to be multiplied, and this mindset changes everything. Think of resources as seeds, not coins. You don't just spend time, you invest it. You don't merely use energy, you channel it. You don't only acquire skills, you compound them. Here's where it gets exciting. Every resource has the potential to generate more resources. Gaining knowledge improves your decision-making, which creates opportunities, leading to even greater resources. It's a powerful, self-reinforcing cycle. The key lies in recognizing the multiplier effect. Learning a new skill doesn't just add to what you can do. It expands your capabilities exponentially. Building strong relationships doesn't just provide one connection. It unlocks access to entire networks. What many overlook is that resources aren't just what you possess, they're also what you can access. You don't need to own everything, you only need to know how to leverage what's available. Optimizing your resources isn't about accumulating more, it's about achieving more of what you already have. By strategically managing your time, energy, and connections, you create abundance through efficiency, transforming ordinary resources into extraordinary results. Chapter 5: Risk and Uncertainty Management. Most people see risk as something to avoid, but strategic thinkers view it differently. Risk isn't a threat, it's an opportunity to grow. Consider nature. Trees shielded from the wind grow weak and topple in storms, but those that endure regular winds develop strong roots. Life works the same way. The difference between average and strategic thinking lies in their approach to risk. Average thinkers aim to eliminate all risks, while strategic thinkers differentiate between smart risks and reckless ones. They prepare for potential setbacks but also position themselves to benefit when things go right. The key lies in understanding asymmetric risk, where the potential rewards far outweigh the possible downsides. For example, learning a new skill might cost you some time, but it could transform your career. Here's where this becomes truly powerful. By managing risks wisely, you can turn backup plans into opportunities. Every plan B becomes an alternative path to success. This isn't about taking reckless risks. It's about building resilience. When you approach risks strategically, uncertainty becomes less intimidating and instead becomes a gateway to your greatest opportunities. Chapter 6: Growth and Learning Strategies. Most people approach learning inefficiently. They jump from one skill to another, hoping something will stick. Strategic learners, on the other hand, see learning itself as the ultimate skill to master. Your brain isn't just a repository for facts. It's a dynamic network where each new concept connects to everything else you know. Strategic learning leverages these connections to fuel rapid growth. The secret is in learning transfer, the ability to apply what you've learned in one area to others. For example, studying chess sharpens strategic thinking, learning music enhances pattern recognition, and picking up a new language rewires your brain for problem solving. To learn strategically, focus on meta skills, abilities that enhance your capacity to learn other skills. Pattern recognition, mental models, and systematic thinking are examples. These skills don't merely add to your knowledge, they multiply its impact. Growth isn't linear, it's exponential. Each skill you acquire makes the next one easier to learn, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of improvement. This isn't about knowing everything. It's about becoming someone who can learn anything, anytime, anywhere. In a fast-changing world, your greatest advantage isn't what you know, it's how quickly you can learn. Chapter 7: Relationship and Network Strategy. Relationships aren't just aspects of life, they're amplifiers for everything you do. The most successful individuals understand a key truth: no one succeeds alone. but they don't form random connections. They build strategic ones. Think of your network as a garden. Each relationship requires specific care. Some thrive on frequent interaction, while others grow through occasional deep connections. The key is recognizing the unique nature of each relationship and nurturing it accordingly. Here's why this matters. Every person in your network has their own connections, skills, and perspectives, which can complement and expand your own. The real magic happens when you bring people together. By connecting others, you enable your network to grow organically. The strategy is straightforward. Focus on giving value first. Become known as someone who helps, shares, and connects. When you consistently create value for others, opportunities will naturally flow back to you. But remember, strong networks aren't built on transactions. They're built on transformation. Don't just ask what someone can do for you. Ask how you can help them grow and evolve alongside you. Your network isn't just a collection of contacts. It's a living ecosystem of opportunities, insights, and support. When cultivated strategically, it becomes more than the sum of its parts. It becomes a powerful force multiplier for everything you aim to achieve. Chapter 8. Career and Work Strategy. The traditional rules of career success are outdated. Simply working hard and waiting for a promotion isn't a strategy. It's a path to frustration. Strategic career planning is a completely different game. Think of your career as a chess match. Most people only focus on the next move, the next job, the next promotion. Strategic thinkers, however, look at the bigger picture, thinking in terms of patterns and positions. They create scenarios where multiple positive outcomes are possible. Here's what makes career strategies so effective. Every skill you acquire, every relationship you nurture, every project you complete. These aren't just milestones. They're assets that continue to benefit you. The goal isn't just to perform well. It's to place yourself in a position where your efforts generate exponential returns. The key to this is building what can be called a career moat. It's the combination of unique skills, strong relationships, and a solid reputation that makes you invaluable and irreplaceable. With a strong career moat, opportunities seek you out. You're no longer competing, you're choosing. But there's more. This approach transforms your career from a ladder to a platform. Each role should offer 3 key elements: skills you can expand, relationships you can deepen, and opportunities to make a visible impact. This isn't about playing politics. It's about becoming so skilled and strategic that you can't be overlooked or replaced. When you plan your career strategically, success is no longer a matter of chance or timing. It becomes the natural result of your positioning and capabilities. Chapter 9. Financial Strategy Integration. Money isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of choice, and freedom to create impact. The true power of financial strategy lies not in what money can buy, but in what it can build. Think of money as water in a garden. You don't scatter it aimlessly, you direct it to areas that foster growth. Every dollar you spend should either protect you from potential losses or open doors to new opportunities. Most people focus on saving, but strategic thinkers focus on deploying money wisely. Financial strategy isn't just about increasing wealth. It's about expanding your ability to create wealth. When you invest in skills, relationships, or opportunities that generate returns, you're not merely spending money, you're creating systems that produce lasting value. Every financial decision should align with your larger life strategy. Buying a home? Consider its location and future potential. Starting a business? Factor in skill acquisition and long-term value. Taking a job? Evaluate its learning dividend. Money stops being just a number and becomes a tool to construct the life you envision. Here's the game changer. Financial freedom isn't a specific amount, it's a system. It's about building multiple streams of value, creating assets that grow while you sleep, and structuring your life so that earning money becomes almost automatic. This isn't about getting rich quickly. It's about creating sustainable wealth. Wealth that grows independently, gives you choices, and enables you to make decisions based on impact rather than necessity. By integrating financial strategy with your overall life strategy, money transforms from being the ultimate goal into a powerful tool to build the life you truly desire. Chapter 10. Health and Energy Strategy. Your health isn't just another aspect of life. It's the foundation upon which everything else rests. Think about it. Your energy levels influence every decision you make, every interaction you have, and every goal you strive to achieve. Yet, most people approach it backward. They sacrifice health for success, not realizing that health is success. Managing energy is fundamentally different from managing time. While you can't create more hours in a day, you can generate more energy. And with greater energy, every moment becomes more productive, effectively upgrading your entire life's operating system. Here's the powerful part. Energy isn't solely about diet and exercise. It's shaped by recovery, stress management, sleep quality, and even how you breathe. Each of these factors can either drain your energy or amplify it. The key lies in transforming them into force multipliers. Think of energy as investment capital. Every day, you decide how to allocate it. Some activities deplete your reserves, like bad investments. Others replenish and multiply it, acting as assets that continue to pay dividends. The goal is to build a portfolio of habits that generates more energy than it consumes. What makes this extraordinary is that optimizing your energy isn't just about better health. It's about enhancing every facet of your life. With higher energy levels, you make better decisions, build stronger relationships, think more clearly, and recover from challenges faster. This isn't about becoming obsessed with health. It's about being strategic with your most fundamental resource. When you approach health and energy strategically, you unlock a life where everything becomes not only achievable, but also easier. That's the true power of leverage. Chapter 11: Time and Focus Strategy. Time doesn't simply tick away. It flows through the channels you create. Everyone has the same 24 hours, but strategic time management isn't about squeezing more tasks into those hours. It's about optimizing attention and impact. Most people strive to do more in less time, but productivity isn't about speed, it's about leverage. A single hour of focused, strategic work can accomplish more than an entire week of scattered effort. It's not about working harder, but working deeper. Imagine your attention as a laser. When diffused, it leaves barely a mark. When concentrated, it can cut through steel. Deep work isn't just about staying focused. It's about entering a state where your abilities are multiplied, where 1 hour feels like 4, and complex problems become simple. To make this real, start by identifying your prime time, those golden hours when your mind is at its sharpest. Guard these hours as if they're worth $1,000 each, because they are. Next, design your environment to make deep focus your default state. Eliminate distractions before they appear and set up triggers that guide you into a state of flow. What makes this transformative is that mastering deep focus doesn't just let you get more done. It allows you to achieve what others deem impossible. Complex challenges unravel, creativity flourishes, and skills develop rapidly. Time begins to work for you instead of against you. This isn't about becoming a time management machine. It's about creating profound spaces of focus where time seems to expand. When you master strategic time and focus, you're not just better at managing your time, you transcend its ordinary limits. Chapter 12: Creativity and Innovation Strategy. Creativity isn't about random bursts of inspiration. It's a deliberate and strategic process. While many wait for the elusive aha moment, strategic thinkers know that innovation can be engineered, creativity can be scheduled, and breakthroughs can be systematically created. Your brain is wired to connect ideas, but strategic creativity focuses on linking the right ideas at the right time. Imagine your mind as a laboratory where diverse concepts come together and react. The broader your inputs, the more powerful your combinations. This is why the most groundbreaking ideas often arise from connecting concepts across completely unrelated fields. What makes strategic creativity transformative is its ability to shift from creating something out of nothing to uncovering patterns others overlook. It involves building systems to capture insights and designing environments that spark innovation. Constraints become springboards for creativity, and problems become opportunities to innovate. The cornerstone of this approach is creative cross-pollination, borrowing solutions from one field and applying them to another. These unexpected connections yield solutions that others can't imagine. What elevates this even further is treating creativity as a skill, not a talent. When creativity becomes systematic, you can innovate on demand. You're not waiting for inspiration, you're actively generating it. You're not hoping for breakthroughs, you're engineering them. This isn't about becoming more artistic. It's about honing your ability to see solutions where others see obstacles and finding opportunities where others see problems. With strategic creativity, innovation becomes a natural state, not a rare occurrence. Chapter 13: Decision-Making Enhancement. Every decision you make today shapes the story of your tomorrow. But here's what most people overlook: the quality of your decisions matters far more than their quantity. It's not about making more decisions, it's about making better ones. Think of your mind as a decision-making lab where each choice is an experiment. Strategic decision makers don't just learn from results, they analyze the decision-making process itself. Often, how you decide is more critical than what you decide. What makes strategic decision-making so powerful is the ability to recognize patterns, avoid decision traps, and uncover opportunities that others miss. Each decision becomes an opportunity to refine and strengthen your decision-making system. This concept is best understood through decision stacking. Each choice you make should set the stage for better decisions in the future. Like a skilled chess player, you think several moves ahead. You're not just solving today's challenges, you're positioning yourself for tomorrow's opportunities. Strategic decision-making isn't about predicting the future. It's about creating conditions that work well regardless of what happens. Here's what makes this extraordinary. When you improve your decision-making process, you don't just make better choices, you become a better thinker. Clarity increases, complexity becomes manageable, and uncertainty turns into a navigable ally. This isn't about eliminating mistakes. It's about building a system that learns, adapts, and grows stronger with every choice. When you master strategic decision-making, you become someone who naturally makes better decisions, turning uncertainty into opportunity. Conclusion: strategic thinking is the ultimate skill that amplifies all others. It's not just theory, it's a complete system to transform your life. With tools like personal analysis, vision development, and decision-making, you can now design the life you want. Each element connects seamlessly. Your vision drives decisions, decisions shape your environment, environment supports habits, and habits create results that reinforce your vision. Strategic thinking isn't innate. It's built step by step. Every time you pause to see the bigger picture, align decisions with your vision, or create systems, you strengthen this skill. Now you have a choice: let life happen, or take charge and design it. Strategic thinking isn't about predicting the future, it's about creating it. Your life is your greatest project, and you're not just a player, you're the designer. Use these tools daily and watch yourself become someone who makes things happen. That's the power of strategic thinking.